Hey guys, it has officially been a week since I have been in Japan, and it has been wonderful so far. I've got to experience so much. I've learned a lot. Joni and Heath just keep giving me insight and speaking truth into my life about mission work and life as a Christ follower to poopy diapers or whatever it is. We're constantly laughing, and which is awesome. But I have got to be a part of a lot of things. I am going to language school every morning, and I get to spend time with my teacher for about an hour and a half, and her name is Ishie. And she is hilarious. Whenever she's teaching me, she's running around the classroom, or sometimes we'll meet at a park and she's running around the park. But she has this gift of teaching people Japanese. She will speak to you in Japanese, and even if you don't know you've never heard it before, you know exactly what she's saying. So she just has this gift. Which is really awesome. On Tuesday and Friday nights, I get to be a part of this English club at the Taihei Church. I've only gotten to be, tonight's my second night, but Tuesday I have two little girls named Kana and Mona, and they were a lot of fun to teach. And I was really nervous about it, and so many of you were so encouraging about it, so thank you for your prayers. And tonight will be my second night, and I have four people. I have two girls and a boy, and their brother and sisters. Then I have another little girl who's going to get to come hang out with me. On Wednesday nights, I get to be a part of this college ministry, and it's for the students from the Hokkaido University. So this is like people who are in college now and people who have just graduated. So this is a good chance for me to make relationships with people my age, and just show them the love of the Lord. And if they are Christians, to just be a sister in Christ with them and try to encourage them with their walk with the Lord. On Saturdays, I get to spend time with Ishie from 11 to 7 every Saturday and go teach English with her. So that'll just be definitely a fun day to I just get to hang out with my teacher. But some things that I've got to do so far, I've got to go to the onsen, which was definitely an experience, and I loved every moment of it. Hopefully I'll get to go a lot more. And last night, we actually got to go to a Buddhist temple and Shinto shrine. We got to see the outside of the Buddhist temple, but actually at the Shinto shrine, we got to actually go into it. You walk in and you saw where they have to wash their hands and cleanse themselves and things like that. And Joni actually made a good point. She was talking about how these people have to cleanse themselves before they pray, but when you think about it, God has already cleansed us with His blood, so we can go to Him any time of day, anywhere, and pray to Him because we're already cleansed. We don't have to cleanse ourselves every time before we talk to Him. So what a privilege and an honor, and how heartbreaking for these people who don't know that. And we actually got to see people clap to wake up the deities and put money in and pray. It was a very dark place, and it was definitely heartbreaking. We saw people writing their prayers down and tying them up and offering their prayers and praying to these deities and things like that. And then last night we went to Tsukino, and it's a different place in downtown Sapporo, and it's a beautiful place. There's good places there, there's good restaurants and good people and places to go shopping, but there's also a dark side to it, and that dark side is, for prostitution and girls who have been trafficked and things like that. And Joni and Heath were telling me that there will be men standing on the side of the street kind of handing out brochures to people with the faces of these girls, wanting you to point at who you want. So there's definitely a dark side to this. I'm going to get to go to church with Sandra and Dale Bishop this coming Sunday, and there is a man at their church who goes down there I think once a week, and he's kind of like a counselor to these people, and he talks with them and he prays with them, and these people know him by name. So we're going to try to get to where me, Heath, and Joni can go down there with him maybe one day, and he can kind of show us around and tell us about it. And I think that would just be, that's definitely something that I'm interested in, because God has allowed me to develop this new affection for women who have been in prostitution or trafficked or abused or on drugs and things like that. So hopefully I'll get to be a part of that. And on the way home, Joni was telling me about this article, and it was called Why Japan by Joseph Kim, and it talks about all these statistics, and one of them was human trafficking, and Japan has such a large sex industry, and it is worth an estimated $30 billion, and that is just insane. So go read that article, and it's basically why people don't necessarily think of Japan when it comes to missions, because there is this happiness and this joyfulness that's really just a mask. You know, people are happy and they are joyful, but for the majority of them, they're broken and they're hurting, and they're not happy at all. And this article talks about it. So go read it, and that's some prayer requests. But some more prayer requests. Pray for the Hubbards, that my time with them. Pray for the boys. Pray for Joni through her pregnancy. Pray for the people that I'm teaching English, that, you know, they will understand English. But most of all, the most important thing is that they get the opportunity to know Jesus, and they get the opportunity to see His love and know who He is. So that is the biggest thing. So definitely pray for that. Pray for the churches here and their ministries, and that they will stay strong in their faith and stand up for the Lord and His kingdom work. Pray for this culture. Pray for them as their hearts, just because they are so broken and there is so much darkness here in Japan and in Sapporo. Pray that every Christian that they come in contact with, that they will just feel this overwhelming presence, and they will know that something is different about that person, and that they will want to know what it is, and that they will become interested in Christ and things like that. Pray for my friend Katie Bryan back home in Nashville as she is taking the NCLEX. Pray that she remembers everything that she is studying for and things like that, and the things that she has studied, that it will just come fresh on her mind when she's taking the test, and that she will have no doubt that that was the Lord helping her to remember that. But once again, thank you for your prayers. I know that you guys are praying for me, and I'm so grateful for you. But I'm sure it's time for you guys to go to bed right now, so I hope you sleep well, and I will keep you guys updated. Thanks. Bye.